It's a weird thing with YouTube in that when I hit start stream, I have to stay on the tab until it actually goes through. Otherwise, I'll hit start stream, change tab, and when I change tab back, it's kind of stuck in limbo. That's a web problem with YouTube, and I'm not going to complain about that. Someone forgot about YouTube. Hello. It's been a while. Let me go through all my hellos. Firstly, hello backslash. It's been a while. Hello, Babe Dreamer. It's been a while. Hello, Try. Hello, Colin. Hello, Flapjack. Hello, everyone, and anyone else who might be lurking. How has everyone been? Actually, you've asked me first. Yo, how have you been? I've been okay. Sorry, I have Tango with me, not Fanta today. I haven't drank. And I chose to stream at like the peak of heat right now. But it's not too bad. There's a little breeze coming through, the sun's going down. So I should be okay. Yeah, it's been a while. What have I been up to? Nothing but game dev. I've been working very hard on games, which I'll be showing. But I was gonna wait until the end of this month to do this because the problem with... Let me just check something. One sec. I can't multitask. I need to double check off the game because it said it was going to be released now. It's 5 o'clock. And it isn't live on the Switch store that I just checked. And it doesn't seem to be live on Steam either. So that's a bit of a problem. That said, I did say I have game stuff to show. The problem... I wanted to do like a monthly thing, but the problem with game dev is that I can do a lot, and I can show so little as a result. And you're gonna see what I mean by that. Let's close music. I am eating my dinner. The Rustler's Burger. Because I'm cheap. Well, no, I'm not that cheap. I just need something quick. Can you see everything? I had... how do I explain this? I had a breakdown, or, well, not mental breakdown, but I was losing my mind like 10 minutes before the stream because the game engine kept crashing every time I tried to open it up, so I had to turn off the PC and then... But because last time this happened, it turned out it was the RAM, so I unplugged the RAM and put it back in. I'm hoping it'll be okay. Fingers crossed. So where do I begin? What did I do in the last update? And I think the easiest answer to that is to look at my YouTube channel and look at what I did. Classic streaming stuff. Scuff. Yes. Close me. Isn't about me. We did... Oh, we just did basic attacks. Oh wow, I made a lot of progress since. Okay. Oh, that's fine. That's funny. So I'm gonna... God damn, why did I buy... Oh, I got like a giant plate for one Rustler's Burger and it's getting in the way. So let me move that out the way. Taking one bite out of it, so I should have enough energy to showcase this. So let's see what happens. Please don't crash. It's not my code. It's just my PC is very old, and I have fears that it won't last. Um, I noticing there is a delay on my YouTube stream, but if you change, I don't know if this works, but if you change the resolution to like 720, I'm sure that shaves off a bit of time. I don't know. It's a trick I use when I watch Nintendo Directs because my friends are always ahead of time than me. Yeah, okay, so last time we did battles. Right, you haven't seen that. That's I'm trying to recall where to do this. This has been a while. So I introduced the basic battle system. If you attack and you choose an enemy, it does that, right? I haven't tested. You weren't meant to see that either. I coded enemy attacks basically, and I have created a bunch of attacks that I will showcase. They don't have hitboxes yet because the goal for me is to code all the attacks from the enemies and then make sure to add all the aesthetics and whatnot first. My priority is gameplay and code first, making it look nice and showing it off after is a second priority. So on top of that, if I hit items, I have items working. The functionality of items and how they work. I have a bunch of items actually working, so I'll showcase some things first. Probably, so I made a bunch of items basically, which is stored in a database. So outside of the blank item, which does nothing, that's just a placeholder for testing. Small, medium, large. So your health restores. Small potion restores your MP, which I haven't implemented powers yet, but we'll get to that. Attack boosts, which I haven't done yet, but I have laid out the Sudo code. So basically, I've written down the plans for how it's going to work, and I'm just copying Pokemon. Pokemon has some pretty well done stuff when it comes to stat boosting in terms of how it works in a battle. And if you have that understanding of Pokemon, you have an understanding on how this works. And oh yeah, the max boost item, defense boost, and then shared small item that heals everyone in your party, and MP that restores everyone's magic. And so if you're wondering, have I... The thing that took the longest... Yeah, this game isn't coming out still. Not my game. My game will eventually come out. Pokemon's a very good like base for like template for like understanding how turn-based battle systems work. For me, I'm not gonna be using a lot of it. I'm just using the how stat boosting works, and then I'll probably use it for stat degrades from enemies. But obviously, I have to think very hard on how items work and where. So I'll give an example. So if I were to start using all these items, I think if you use attack boost X and then you try to use any of the attack boosts, it will do the Pokemon thing where it says you've gained attack. And then if you use it too many times after the attack is max, it'll be like your attack is maximum. Look in the left corner when I use this on my character. Attack up. Little like boost there. And then yeah, I've coded enemy attacks, but I'll talk about this in a bit and show off all the types of attacks I've coded. I only did that this week. Most of what has taken me a while, I will explain. Okay, so now if I use the attack boost, yeah, attack won't go higher, and the little icon in the corner says max, so you know that the players. I'm going to do a thing. I'm going to do as well is that I'm going to add a little icon as an indicator that your character got a stat boost. because I think it's important to remind the player what player or what party member has a stat boost. Um, yeah, so that's how that works. I wanted to show off. Okay, let's use potion. That restores the pink potion. Oh, wait a second. Basically, what would happen is once I used this, how do I explain this? The reason it takes a bit longer for, you know, I gotta give myself credit here. Like I was saying to myself, man, am I ever gonna be finished with this game? And I looked at like the data when I started it, and it's only been like just 2 months, just around that amount of time, and I'm like, I've made an insane amount of progress for 2 months for this project. Can you imagine what it'd be like in 8 months? Like, yeah, I just need to remind myself that. So when I say, yeah, but anyway, my point was I was gonna say that taking the reason why, yeah, if I end up using too many items, the second page is disabled. And another random thing, because it's just a me thing. And I've been studying a lot of UI design and how that works in games. And that each time you use it, the box gets smaller. It doesn't matter what I'm using here. Yeah, the stats boosts obviously clear when the battle ends. But yeah, it lowers down. I guess I think the point I was trying to make is when I figure out how to do something, I stop myself and figure out what is the best way to do it, or at least set it up in a way so that if I wanted to add more stuff, I can build to it. And obviously, having an item database where you call a particular item, which then gets returned to the battle scene that you're seeing here, and then it checks the type of item and then it decides what you want to do with that. You know, like for example, if I use to share a small meal, it won't give me an option to select the character. It will select all the characters because that's what it does. Now, I obviously can't solve this problem with the. Oh, I guess it could do, but I don't really want to do that because it's annoying. I was gonna say like there's a bit of a dilemma. Let me refresh the off page. Maybe the game is now available. No, it's not. Off game. Let me buy off so everyone can play it. Approximately less than an hour. Is it 6 o'clock? No, that's not correct. Anyway, my point is whatever. I'm waffling. But yeah. So what was I saying? Items, efficiency of coding. Yeah, of course. And then when you use obviously an item there, it gives a little boost there and moves on. And oh yeah, okay. So the thing I was about to complain about or say was that I was gonna say, oh, what about situations where you accidentally selected an item and you can't go back? I'm wondering if I should add a box to say is, "Are you ready?" or something. But I don't know. This is a web developer mindset, by the way, but this does apply to games to me personally, which is you don't want the players to have an insane amount of button presses just to do a particular thing. You want it to be straightforward, and it needs to get straight to the point, and you need to know when to go back. Let me grab my controller. This game to work with a controller. That really depends, though. Some people will like it, some people don't. Yeah, exactly. I may add it as like maybe an accessibility option or an optional feature if people want to use that. I think that would be a lot more beneficial than having it on forced default. Because, like, I don't know, if I hit attack and I select that and it says, "Are you ready to? Are you sure? Or are you ready?" I just don't. I just don't. I personally can't like. I just don't like that prompt. So yeah. Let's end this fight. Actually, okay, yeah. That was a thing I was gonna say is that enemy attacks have been coded in such a particular way that I can make any attack I want and code it however I want, and it won't affect the battle scene. Enemy attacks are. It took ages to figure out the right way to do it, but for me, the ultimate thing was ease of access. So if I wanted to make a new attack, I create a new scene, I put in my stuff, I add in the template for creating a simple attack, and then I can edit it or replace it how I can. And I did it. I solved that problem. And the way attacks work from the enemy is that when I hit defend, it creates something called an instance. So an instance is something that's just like loaded into the scene from another scene. So I have an attack instance. Let me show you actually. In the enemy database, this enemy that I'm using for testing is that enemy 0. His name's Pedro. He's supposed to be the tutorial enemy, and basically that enemy doesn't do anything. And in here is the enemy attack. And in this case, it's moving square attack, because that's the last thing I did. But for this tutorial, for the tutorial fight, it should be no attack. So I load that in that, and all I would need to do is that, really. And when I hit defend, nothing will happen, because this is the first enemy you see in the game. The idea is that you wake up in this world, and you're asked to get rid of this husk, is basically what I'm calling it. So it is literally called Pedro. It says right there, because it's funnier when you give everything a name. I think it adds a bit more character. Now everyone's going to associate that enemy as Pedro. And now I feel kind of bad killing Pedro. See? Perhaps double click would confirm. Perhaps double click to confirm would be easier. That's a good idea. Well, I'm gonna play around with ideas. I think what I will do, because I haven't sent this out to any of my friends, because compared to a 2D platformer where I need to like consistently get feedback from people, like I need to, when I design rooms, I have to design the level, I have to design each room, and after a certain point, I then travel to my friends who lives like half an hour away from where I do, and arrange a gathering, and then we all play the game, and I get my feedback from there. Of course, I obviously get feedback from people over the internet as well, friends, online friends, and whatnot, but it's easier for me to get a visual reaction from people. Before a game like this, I don't need to do that just yet. The thing that will be tested, and I imagine will be the problem, is the feedback loop on how they react to the attacks, how the numbers are balanced in terms of like HP, attack, damage, and all that kind of stuff. I have no way of knowing because I have never made one of these games before. To me, it's insane I even coded this the way I have, but I'm very proud of it. I'm quite happy and I'm excited to learn more. Let's refresh off. It's off live. No, it's not. We aren't playing off, y'all. But yeah, that's an insane amount of progress. Thank you. Yeah, so that's how that works. And basically, yeah, if I click, let's go into no attack. No attack is basically a simple template. It literally is nothing. It literally is nothing. It does nothing. It waits, and then this is a template from the first attack, actually. First attack might be the most overly complicated code because it's the first one I coded and I was trying to learn it, and I made notes everywhere. Okay, this does this does that. So the after, okay, actually that's good. That's a good example because this is like the first one where I'm looking for all this code. Like, how do I trim it down? What's the most efficient way to do it? Basically all I need to do is load in bullets, enemy bullets. So if I hit first attack, yeah, this is all it is. I have like a temp box here. This isn't actually the box used in the battle scene. I just use this as a reference to look at it and go, okay, so this is where the box will be when it loads in, and these attack markers will do this and that. I think first attack is mostly coded because this one actually uses the enemy sprite correctly. None of the other attacks do because I haven't done that yet. I haven't done animations, but I have done it for one, so we're going to show you that one. Clive, enemy ID 1. If you're wondering how I test this, I go into the test section here, I click on this enemy, and I set their battle ID to 1. So when we battle Clive, enemy database, it will load in this ID with all this data, sets the color of the background. Clive wants you dead. I forgot about that. And it's just the one enemy. And then there's a version with 2 enemies, and then there's a version with 3 enemies. The reason I've done it this way is because I was studying Undertale and Deltarune, and the thing is, with the way this is this game, I know 100% for a fact that every enemy you run into has a very particular number of enemies and a particular number of attacks. So I know for a fact that Clive 1 will always attack with the first attack. I can change it to another attack, and that attack will still work. It's just the other attacks that include other enemies will not have their sprites loaded in. It would just be the one enemy. So, anyway, I'm waffling. Let's show it off. While I get mad that off still isn't out yet. It might be out at 6 o'clock, which is a bit annoying. So, alright, Clive. So here's Clive. And this, you've seen his attack before. I've added like some tweens to make it a bit more fluid. Yeah. Oh, wait. I accidentally have the placeholder background in here because I was supposed to turn that off. That's why I changed color, because that's just not supposed to load in. Alright, let's do this again. Now hit the fan. Clive moves into position and we'll fire that. And I don't touch the... It's also so basically the trick here is that in a battle scene, let me show you the battle scene. Battle data, I should rename it more understandable. That was battle scene and enemies. Yeah, all the enemies are here, and they all have their like sprites set to an animation sheet. That's fine. And in the first attack, the trick is I basically don't want to touch the battle scene, because the way this works is that every time you do an attack, you defend, you do something, the position of the enemy sprite changes, and I don't want to be messing with that any more than I have. Everything is perfectly placed and untouched. What I mean is, like, if there are 2 enemies and you kill 1 enemy, the position of the enemies reposition itself, and it changes where its original position is. You don't want to be touching that. I don't want to be touching that myself. And so the trick here with the first attack is it has the enemy, its own enemy sprite, and it finds the enemy sprite in the battle scene, hides it, and swaps it out for this one. So this one does all of its attacks, and then it checks the position where the hidden enemy sprite is, goes back to there, and then swaps out again. And then it basically, like, it doesn't touch the scene. I can't touch that code any more than I have. I basically was coding it in a way to prevent me from doing more coding. So that's how that enemy works. And that's why that sprite works. A thing that I like about this is that I can code it however I want. And what I've done is that I've checked. What I'll do is I'll check the enemy HP, because I thought a cool mechanic is having it so that the enemy gets harder the closer their health is. The enemy has 10 HP, so if the enemy's HP reaches 4, they will fire 8 times, and I think further down they will shoot at a faster rate. So we're going to do a test. I'm not going to miss this attack. I'm going to land it right in the middle. And when this attack lands, this enemy will shoot much faster now. And yeah, okay, I actually got hit. It wasn't going to be it's not hard, but I was like, never mind, I did get hit a lot. So yeah, that's how that works. Let's showcase a situation with multiple enemies. So let's load in free Clives and how difficult it gets when you add more in. So you go here, you select that enemy, you can add free. What I might do with multiple enemies is kind of group them together in like singular, like so there's two more of these things running around and they're all connected basically. You can touch one of them, they all kind of trigger the boss fight, and then when you beat them, they don't look. Alright, let's do this again. So this one will have free Clives. I might give them all different names. Yeah, it says there, all free Clives want you dead. Now let's see what happens here. The idea is that they shoot left and right, because imagine two different enemies. There, I haven't animated them, haven't done that. I said to myself, you know, you've got a template, you've got like a thing going, just focus on that. Get all, well, I won't get all the attacks done. I'm gonna make it a bit more complicated. I've already like figured out how I'm gonna do bosses. So in Undertale and Deltarune, like in that game, when attacks work, it has a set pattern. So there's a number of times an enemy. I'll use a boss as an example, but a boss fight in Deltarune is fixed. So it checks the current turn and then it loads in a particular attack as well as a line of dialogue. And it checks that until it reaches a certain point, and then I think all it does after that point is just randomizes a certain number of attacks and then picks them out. It's mostly designed in the idea that you spare them, and Toby is accounted for how long it takes to before you can spare an enemy. My game doesn't have that. It's not built around that aspect. It's built purely focused on the combat aspect. So I won't have to worry about that. But yeah, so one idea I have is that, yeah, I can load in one attack, but what I might do is load in a different attack. So, you know, in here, first attack, obviously it does one attack, but I can quite literally, if I wanted to, in the battle data, I'll create a variable that says turn number. Like if I go up here, this isn't going to be a game dev stream that I really want it to be. I don't. I can literally just create a variable here and call current turn equals 0. And when the battle starts, you know, after an enemy attacks, that counts as a turn. And then what I can do is in the first attack, whenever an enemy is about to attack, before it does any of this, before it does fire, we can like go check the turn number. And in the case of a basic enemy, I would only give them 2 different types of attacks. So what I would do is code it so I can go, okay, is the turn an even number or an odd number? If it's an even number, do this attack. If it's an odd number, do that attack. That's how I would do it. And in regards to bosses, I think bosses will have a set pattern that goes for quite a while before it then randomizes, because it adds a bit of like character to the fight and you learn a lot more about the enemy you're fighting against. And with a boss, it's a lot more interesting because you don't know what to expect, and if you die, you can at least like practice until you get to that point, because at least at that point you know what the attack patterns are up until that state, and then try and survive from there. That's my idea. I think that would be the best way to do it. I am taking safe steps with this because now that I know how to code a bunch of attacks, I can make them, and it's lodged into my brain. So if, let's say, a few months later, I start working on the actual game demo world setting, and I'm like, oh, I don't have enough enemy attacks. I gotta code some new enemy attacks. I can literally put time aside and spend a week coding enemy attacks, and I'm playing around with it. But yeah, that was a fun one. So yeah, let's showcase a few of these enemy attacks. We'll go back to test. This might take a bit of jumbling. I think it's enemy 1. No, it was enemy 0, wasn't it? Let me double check that. Go back to the enemy database. 0, yeah. 0, no attack. Bar attack. I wrote a list of enemies and it's basically like a coding practice session for me. None of these are actually going to may not be in the final game. This is just me being like, what can I code and how can I code it? So I think in the bar attack, it just it creates like a. We'll show you. I think it's. What's happening to that background? Did I turn off the background? What happened there? Did I like? Oh, oh, oh. Sorry, that's never happened before. I just pasted it into the wrong thing, and the game still somehow works. Okay, I loaded the attack into the background, and the background didn't do anything. There we go. If I hit defend, the bar attack would be like this. I don't know. That's still, and the background was loading for that one. Yeah, defend box. There we go. Let's do that again. All right, let me refresh off. How is it not out? It was supposed to be out. Less than an hour. Okay, so I'm gonna assume it's ready at 6. Oh my god, I gotta eat my burger. No, let's focus. Let's do all the attacks, then I'll treat myself. That's what it's supposed to do. And instead, it won't be like red, it'll be like lightning or something. It's supposed to like give you a warning. So that's what the bar attack does. And if you have ideas for attacks, let me know and I'll see if I can do it. Bouncing ball attack. Oh, this one's fun because I just wanted to know if I can code a bouncing ball within a box. Turns out, yeah, I can, and it's very easy. Um, there you go. That's all it does, really. Though you could say, oh, I could stand in the corner, which is true. But if you hit the enemy and you stand in the corner, I think, yes, it can eventually hit you. But this attack would probably work better in the hands of multiple enemies as opposed to a singular enemy, because standing in the corner and then relying on RNG. Imagine having attacks like Touhou. Trust me, I really want to do a Touhou level boss. That ball, the bouncing ball attack, should be a DVD logo. I was thinking that myself because I did get it to do it once to bounce off the corner. Touhou level attacks. It's no surprise, but Toby Fox is a Touhou fan, which answers a lot of questions about some of the enemies in Toby's games. um, okay, double octo attack. I mean, this is just the same, but I might as well load it in just to be sure. This would just be one enemy attacking from the side and one enemy attacking from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That didn't load in the second one. Are we gonna debug this? I don't really want a debug thing right away. Oh, right, that's why it doesn't do anything, because this enemy is set to 1. Alright, yeah, some things I coded in a particular way to account for it, so this will work. With 2 enemies, because it... What? What? You... Oh, I'm being stupid. Oh, yeah, I'm being stupid. I can't just do that. I have to change the enemy to 2. No, I can't. Yeah, that makes sense. There we go. Yeah, I have a run button. There you go. Oh, and the double octo attack is coded, so it flips a coin, and depending on which side, it will shoot from the left or it will shoot on the right. We're gonna keep doing this until they shoot on the right. That's 3 times in a row. I said it will shoot from the right. 4 times in a row. I had this exact problem yesterday. 5 times in a row? Yeah! Oh my god. The RNG was that ridiculous. I was losing my mind for a second. I was like, no way, this is happening again. And then I remember, I was like, well, what's going on? I gotta check the code. And I'm like, it picks a number between 1 and 2. And if it's 1, it fires from one side. If it's 2, it shoots from the other. Okay, that was funny. Moving on. Let me see. Double attack, first attack, moving square attack. You saw that one. It was the thing I did first. And screaming slime isn't. It's not what you think it is. It just shoots 3 bullets. I wanted to code it so it checks the current position of the player and fires 3 bullets in that direction. Oh wait, let's change it to 0. Sorry, go back to test. Enemy Clive, back to 0. All right, let's do this again. Let me do. Yeah, and the idea is that the enemy would shoot by moving around, and so it goes from the left. And then I'm thinking, oh, that's easy. I can dodge that. It'd be a bit of a problem if there are multiple attacks happening. So I'm probably gonna mix it with another. But if this enemy has less than 40%, I think it shoots it randomly, which becomes a lot harder. Yeah, I got hit. Well, I haven't coded the hitbox with the bullet stuff yet, but yeah, that does get harder. I forgot I have a dash function, but I'm not sure how it's going to be used because it's a locked in place dash. And I think what was the last one? Triple octo. Yes, I've seen all the attacks. Attack idea: a bombardment type of attack where each bombardment has a different area of effect, and you need to dodge multiple. Like dropping bombs in particular areas, and then it like explodes with a certain radius. Or you mean like just firing all types of bullets of different sizes and shapes? I wanted to do different shapes. I'm just too lazy to do it right now. I thought, hey, just get the coding done, then I'll do that stuff. That's what I'm going to do with the slime. The screaming slime, that's why it's called that, is to remind myself. So it fires the sound waves. So it fires a big attack and then a small, medium sized and a smaller one, like a sound wave effect. And let's check if off is out. I think I may have gotten the time wrong. I think it would be more embarrassing if I had chosen to do this at 4 p.m. and then I wouldn't have anything to do. We got 15-ish minutes, so hopefully off will download by then. Or well, download or be ready by then. Right. What was I going to do? I'm going to eat my chicken burger. Is that okay? And I because this thing's now cold. Well, no, it's still a bit warm. That's fine. Thank you. I'll only be like 1 minute. If I've done good, I've chosen not to order food in. I got like a ice cream gelato here in a little cup that I got from Aldi's for like £1. It looks quite nice. But now it's not hot. Well, it's hot, but it's not like I'm cooking and I'm melting hot again. I'll leave something else in the show off. I want you all to see Because that's not the thing that took ages to do. That one took this week to code. All those attacks, I've done it within the week. Outside of like figuring out how attacks work and how I'm going to do it and creating a template, it's been really easy, and I'm very happy and proud of myself for being able to do it that way. The thing that actually took ages was that I had to redo the battle system, which you may have not noticed because it's not really a thing you would notice unless you were accounting what would happen if the party members were in there. Ignore that it says player 2, 3, and 4. I just called it that. I was supposed to say party member 1, 2, 3. There's a seagull outside. Hmm. Sorry, I realize there's no music in the background. They're just hearing me eat a burger, which I do genuinely apologize for. Anyway. Yeah, the thing that took me ages to code was the party system. There you go. So, this is what took me ages, because the game was designed for one character, usually. But we talked about this on a couple of streams before, where I said, you know, the idea is that when you beat a boss, you get the opportunity to absorb them, and they will become a party member. And if you choose not to, the game becomes harder. You know, like a little sister from Bioshock kind of example. Someone mentioned that, so... So yeah, I have to code turns. And another thing I've done, if I hit attack, I got a little icon next to the character to tell you what they're doing. That was my solution to the problem of... Because Deltarune kind of has this problem, but it really depends on the person. And my brain sucks, so whenever I'm playing Deltarune and I'm thinking for more than 10 seconds, I'm like, oh god, what did I do with the previous 2 party members? I need to go back and check. And then I can press B and go back. And if I do that, and if defend, it also has a little defend icon. Now, the little other thing about it is that they're color coded. So if I use an item, let's say I used a large meal on this one, the icon is red. So it's saying I'm going to use a healing on that party member. Actually, it's probably better and easier if I showed it on that one, yellow. So I was quite proud of that. I said to myself, that's like, it happened on accident while I was coding. I was like, what is the best way to visually tell the player what they're going to do? And I did spend like a couple of days outside of doing other things trying to figure that out. Same with like items. If you use an item, it gives you like, there's like an icon for all of it. And I can code all kinds of icons. So a boost item will do that. It also helps, right, that it grayed out the boxes so you can select the item and it doesn't get rid of the item, if that makes sense. Because what you want to do is select an item, use it, and then when your next player comes, you're like, okay, what am I doing next? Oh, that item's being used for this player. And you can pretty much figure out just by looking at this what item's being kind of used. And then it does it in order, I think. So let me hit defend. Yellow recovered by 20. Defense is maxed out. Defense rose. The color boxes tell you who it is as well. Makes it a lot easier. And then there. Let's change this to the first attack. Let's go to test and change that to 1. And we'll show you what happens when you get hit multiple times. I was studying Deltarune and how they do it, because I was thinking, when you get hit, This one I'm still figuring out, but if you get hit the second time, I believe it just, yeah, it goes to the next one. And they're dead now. I have to like revive them, but I can use a recover all, and it recovers them all. So I'm not gonna do things like. So I'm thinking of the flow and how battles work, and I think obviously this is like a very RPG Maker-esque type of game. And I'm not gonna use revive. Sorry, I'm gonna finish the last bite of my burger. Okay. Hmm. Sorry, what I was gonna say was I'm not gonna have it so you can't use a healing item on a KO'd party member. If you use a healing item, it heals them. It's fine. Um, but I have limited the items to be 20. The problem with me coming up with ideas like that is then I immediately look at other games like Undertale and Deltarune, and both those games do it, and I'm like, I didn't even realize those games did it. I wasn't thinking, because I think in Deltarune, what happens that at the start of each turn they get like a HP boost. I think that might be an item doing that. If not, I just assume they gain 10 HP no matter what. So when a player is down, their health can go into the minus, and then you just wait until that goes up, and then they come back to life. Right. Oh, and if you all attack, you all can attack. It does a little like transition. What happens? Oh yeah, it's three of them. Let's see what happens. That's fine. Um, if you're wondering why this took ages, it's like little things. Like when you do an animation here, for example, you see how all the enemy attack, it like moves up and down. The when you attack, it like loads each box at a time. And what's happening is that I have to code it to figure out what you're doing at that very given time. Sorry, burping because of Tango. um, Basically, when you hit attack, you'll notice all the boxes go off screen. When they do that, they instantly teleport to the middle, and when they're all done, they all go off. They all teleport back into position, so they flow upwards normally from the positions they were. So like these I all these go into the center after their attack. They go off screen, and then they reposition them back into their original places underneath, and then shoots them up one at a time. And then I had to code it to figure out, well, if you had 3 party members, if you had 2 party members, the positions change. So you have to figure out the numbers for each of those. I'm not a maths genius, so that was quite difficult, but I can say with complete confidence that I will not have any visual bugs because I made sure to test that so unbelievably much. Um, but yeah, and things like what if you attack an enemy or an enemy that's like KO'd? What happens then? Or whoops. Yeah. This game won't have EXP stuff. I don't know yet. I gotta figure it out first how I'm gonna do it. Because once the world is set up, there you go. Yeah, and so that's what's taken me a while is playing around with that because I think there's a fifth one. Uh, where is this being pulled from? Oh, there's 5. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because there are 4 bosses, and then yeah, you can get 4 party members, and obviously there's going to be a final boss of some kind. But yeah, a lot of it is famous last words. Trust me. I will stress test the hell out of it. I'm hoping you're probably right though. That happens to almost every developer. They'll say there's no bugs with my games, and you know for a fact someone will find something. That's the thing I'm most excited when I get my friends to play. Is that it's not, oh well, maybe they will play it and they'll have no problems with it, and the issues they have are more to do with like the gameplay aspects. But I'm having flashbacks because whenever I made Magician's Thief and I got friends to play it, they would do something so unconventional and it breaks the game. So fun. Um, give me a second. I had just got messaged from my landlady's gardener. Good morning, me. Landlady asked if we want to get rid of a bunch of stuff to shove it in the garden. So I said pass my number to the gardener. Morning works best for me. I'll be up. I'll be up around and ready around 8:30 onwards. 8:30 a.m. on. Hello. Oh wait, I should talking to myself. I gotta add a hello. Hello, morning. Early morning. Works for me. Sorry, talking to a gardener named Mark. Don't worry, it's not a doxing thing. There's like hundreds of gardeners, and I don't think this is. I think this is just like a relative of the landlady. Early morning works best for me. I'll be up and ready at onwards. Sorry, that's not game dev related. Damn, we still have 3 minutes until off. Hopefully, becomes free. Let me ask. I also had like plans with friends at 8-ish or so, but let me double check with them. Friend A, friend B, is there anime the Naitos homies? They wrote that in capital letters. Sorry, you're watching how I communicate with people. We're listening to how I communicate with people. There we go. Now we'll see if I get reply back. If not, that's fine. We can play off all night long. You see, I'm trying not to do the joke because that's a joke that I'm getting fed up on. Which is you're gonna hear it a lot. If the game blows up, because I consider it up there with like um Amori and Undertale and Lisa. Um People are a lot if the game becomes popular, a lot of people are gonna make the joke and tell you to beat off. And I've heard that joke so many times that I die inside now whenever I keep seeing it because I'm old and I am getting tired of seeing seeing when a joke happens too many times. But hey, if people are enjoying themselves, that's fine. Oh, I got a reply back. Did I come at 8? Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Perfectly, that's good with me. I did say 8:30, but you know, I'm fine. That's good with me. Well, see you then. Okay, that means I have to go to bed early and get up Uh, 7:30, have a shower, clean up, prepare myself. Like an old dad joke. Yeah. I won't. I mean, if people want to keep making that joke, that's fine. I just said I say it as a jokingly. I'm not making that joke. I'm fed up of hearing that joke. In approximately less than an hour. So we've got 5 seconds until office ready. But yeah, it all looks super awesome so far. Thank you, Pave. I hope people like this, and I hope the progress is enough to understand why it takes me. What do you mean coming soon? The items are available. Uh, whatever. Uh, you know what? When I make this game and I release it, oh, you know what? That's a good thing. I'll let's talk about that. My game, because I have already written the plot. This has been amazing work so far. Thank you. I'm hope. What I was trying to say is that I know I don't. I get like guilty. I'm like, oh man, I don't. I want to stream. I want to play games. And I'm saying this while I'm staring at my code and I'm making things because, and I'm telling myself, well, okay, you would only feel guilty if you're not doing it, and so I don't feel entirely guilty. I think I feel I have days where I'm like, oh, I hope people understand by the time the next update comes that like I did sink a lot of time into making this work. But yeah, I guess my point is sometimes I'll feel guilty, but I'm looking at what I'm currently doing. I'm like, well, I am making the game. I'm not playing. I will play a game for an hour every couple of nights, but outside of that, most of it is like 8 to 9 hours of coding and playtesting and rigorously doing this. Because like the thing I'm like upset about myself about the progress is I am making the progress. I'm going in different directions because I was saying to friends, oh, I'll get the items done and the powers done. No, I got items done, but I didn't get powers even started on yet because I ended up focusing on enemy attack patterns. But that in itself, I think, is like equally as good as powers. Powers is going to work in a mini game kind of way. So powers will work in a similar vein as like an attack where you do I don't know, like an attack where you spam the A button to hit as many of these and build up a like a power ball which you throw at the enemy or something like that. But yeah, it's fun. It's like making a bunch of smaller games within a singular game. That's what the enemy attack coding feels like, miniature coding progress. But definitely see the hard work being put in. The progress is very impressive. I fully understand, though you have nothing to prove to me. I'm entertained either way. Thank you. Well, this has been amazing work so far. You're all too kind. Thank you. I, I mean that in a positive. I'm very grateful that people understand. Office available. Let's go download that and get ready to play that game. But you know what? This off being delayed actually worked out. Let me pay with my card. Yeah, It's. Oh, yeah, okay. I was like about put in my like card details, and I was like, "Am I on? Is this screen on stream?" I was like, "No, it's not." You don't want to see my card details or my bank details, because then you'll be like, "Oh," or some random hacker would be like, "I'm gonna get into your account." And then they look at my numbers and they think, yeah, you know what? This account has nothing of value worth stealing. And then the hacker will walk away. Wow, I put the wrong billing address last time. Please enter your billing including phone number. Okay, let's add my phone number. That would be disastrous. The thing about Off though is that I played the demo and I can't find. I don't know if I uninstalled the demo or if it was just removed because of the game coming out. So I don't know if my save data will carry on. If not, we're gonna have to speedrun through the first section, which is fine with me. I am very curious about a lot of things in this game. So you might see me stream this game a lot until I finish it. I think that will be the one exception. The card payment is not valid. Am I not paying it? Oh, it's wrong. Yes, I agree. And if it discounted, I'm getting it on PC because the game gets. Oh my god. Let me turn off my display. It like threatened me. Thank you for your purchase. Oh, never mind. Nothing happened. It just popped up with like a a screen that tells me. Okay, that scared me. Anyway, I thought it was gonna dox me or something. That pop up only pops up if like it needs verification and it actually shows my name, but it didn't somehow, and it went through the payment. It just loaded that box, then closed it immediately. Jump scared me. It threatened to dox me. Now I'm going to switch to my headphones. I mean, it'd be fun content. I don't particularly mind my personal details getting out, but like obviously that ties to my sister potentially, and we obviously don't want to risk putting her in danger. That's like the priority and rule I have for that kind of stuff. No doxing. Off, your game's ready to play. Alright, got my headphones on. Hopefully the game. Let me... Very loud and I... You can hear it again, but you can't see it, right? It won't let me tab out, which is quite annoying. Don't worry, my game won't have that. Jokes aside. How does the game not have a screen option? What? That's not accessibility. Why is that in... Oh wait, no it is. But that... There's no window mode. Okay, whatever. Let's switch it. Okay, you can see the game, yeah? It did let me transfer my save. So that's good. So we are going to continue from that. I think it saves before the boss, so I have to fight the boss again. So I ain't playing it with mods. Well, I played it with mods for the demo because there was a mod that changes the soundtrack to be the original soundtrack from the original game. Just for context, so the original composer for this game didn't agree to signing over their music for the game. Rather, they weren't comfortable with it, so they got Toby Fox to do the soundtrack. And I already played the demo with the Toby Fox soundtrack, and so I streamed the demo with that. Sorry, I'm eating my ice cream because I forgot the ice cream's here. This is a very good ice cream. Sorry, I'm speed running this ice cream. But there was controversy around the boss fight. And that boss fight had a limit, like a motif from Undertale. It was like one of the Papyrus's theme. Oh my god. I've never seen that many raids before. Off. Hello. Hi, Larry. Oh my god, everyone's... Sorry, welcome. This is my first, like, big raid. I've never seen that happen before. Ah! Thank you, whoever did that. I have, like, a scream, but I don't know who it was. Thank you. I'm here to play off. Sorry, you caught me as I'm eating ice cream. I'm just finishing this ice cream before it melts. How's it going? It's going really well, thanks. I was just showing off a game project I was doing, which was an RPG game. And I was waiting for the game to release. It was supposed to come out an hour ago, I thought, but it didn't. It came out 10 minutes ago. It is very hot today. It's like I'm quite literally melting. But I hope you had a good stream though. Yeah, no, I'm very excited for Off. I am more than happy to gift that after the stream if you haven't got it, because it's on discount for like a tenner, and I love this game a lot. It's kind of inspired me. Yeah, it's getting cooler now. I'm hoping it gets better. I'm glad you had a lot of fun. Also welcome everyone. I'm gonna be fighting the first boss, because I played the demo and the demo ends after this boss fight, but I love it so much too. I haven't played it since the first fan translated to English. No, same. It's been a while. They basically remade this game in Unity, so it's like it's a lot smoother and it's a lot more cleaner. I have a really good feeling a lot of people are gonna play this game. It's so many things have changed. The only like mixed thing that's happened is that the soundtrack's been replaced. Toby Fox did the soundtrack for this game, which I think is equally as good. It's just that the original composer wasn't like comfortable with passing on the rights. So, but there will be. I assume there's going to be a mod that patches that back in if people want it. So, I'm very curious what the first boss music's going to be, because Toby apparently changed it since the demo. Oh, yeah. They've built pressure to stick around. Sorry, I'm nervous all of a sudden, but thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I saw that. I'm excited to hear the new soundtrack in the setting of the game, but Pepper Steak will always hold a special place. Yeah, I always keep after I play this. After I stream, I'm gonna go listen to that track on loop for like a few hours, because it's such a good track. Or glad I got a chance to raid you. I'll be lurking while I cool down. Yeah, you take it easy, cool down. Probably get some ice cream too. I just finished mine, vanilla. I got an Aldi's right next to where I live, so the Tango here, which I should make sure to drink before it gets too. Right. Let's see this boss. You. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I am very curious what the music is for this boss fight. What part of "I'm going to kill you" didn't you understand? I'm here to eliminate you. I'm the guardian zone of one. Is nothing. Game's just automatically continuing the text though. Sorry, I'm getting like immersed. I should be reading out. I'll carve the insufferable grin clean off out of your face. Alright. The game is very quiet. Okay. Give me a second. Let's double that. Yeah. Let me... Actually, what I could do... Is that volume okay? I might have to adjust it before... Actually, let me go back to the title. Because I changed it earlier. That's a cool way to load. Yes, because I changed it. Yeah, that's why. And then... Let me just play around with that just a bit. Ah, right. Oh, I need to lower it on my end. That's cool. Yeah, okay, now I can have it. This seems like a good level. Okay, that's good. Thank you. I always trying to figure out how to do that correctly. Ooh. Oh, I didn't know they had this. Okay, well... Alright, let's do this. Audio's a pain. It really is. I always think I have it like perfectly set up, but then I realize when I do a new stream or a different game, it's like, oh. Alright, let's... Yeah, I think it's been like a month or so since I last played it, so adjusting to how I'm gonna fight this. And it being a boss fight. Best viewers on streamboo.com. Sorry, I always like reading that. Oh, can I affect poison? Yeah, poison does work. That's good. Oh, forgot you can attack the speech bubbles. Need to install that filter sometime. I mean, I take it as a compliment if there's a bot coming in. I mean, someone cares enough to even bother my stream. Yeah, I'll do it if I get like hundreds of them. Special attack with average. This tune goes pretty good. Okay. Very locked into the fight. Yeah, okay, I'm trying to remember what recovers the... Okay, analyze characteristics, defend... we'll do that in a sec. Okay, let's inflict poison. Oh wait, I do have an item for restoring CC. Why wasn't I using that? There we go. I like that new song. I'm still a fan of the previous one, but I never had really issues with that previous one. Sorry. Is this joke? I lost. Lost? You are defeated, Deaden, guardian of the first zone. This land is now pure. Yeah, that song was awesome. It was really good. I like it. I am trying. Oh, I got an achievement. Yeah, I killed Deaden. Yeah, I sure did. Pilar has been found, Deaden. I already have it, so that's what the background was, as I did it before. Nice. Let's change it to dynamic so it's associated to the... But I remember this. Is there... I just love that. It's just a piece of art. I assume I can't go to zone. Yeah, zone 2. Like, the art style's so simple, but it looks so nice. I like that. The art for that logo. Enter library, lower part. We're going to the library. They're painted on the down. There's an arrow painted on the wall. Left. There are arrows pointed. If we go up. Oh, okay. I'm gonna make a note of this. This game requires like notes. That was a thing I noticed when I was playing the demos. I had to take out a notepad and remember numbers. So, and things. So if I do this again, down, arrow down, left triangle. I can't believe I'm doing this. Is very like, I love this kind of stuff though. I should play more games where I have to take actual notes. 2 arrows up. And I think the other one is just right arrow. Okay. Oh, hello Michael, welcome. These are fake shelves. Yes. We should stop lending books to that man. Tears out the pages. It's almost dangerous. Yes. I'm going back upstairs. Are you using the Steam overlay for notes? No, I'm just tabbing out to a notepad. I didn't know you can you do that with Steam? No way. You can't see it on stream. Sorry. You can clearly tell you can, and it saves per game. Oh. This changes my life. You might enjoy Blueprints then. That's a game I hear is very good. Sorry, I get amused at the most amazing, most simple things. Like years ago when I went to America, I was losing my mind over a yellow fire hydrant that I looked kind of like a weird person in public. Because like, it's yellow! Oh my god, it's yellow! It's red here, I'm just saying. I'm not doing anything wrong. I like looking at the wall. Hello, welcome to the library. I should point out that the upstairs floor is inaccessible because of the specters. There are ghosts inside this building? Yes. Why? I will eliminate them. Destroy the specters? You know, you could get hurt, and there isn't anything up there. Just walls, shelves, and an old cat. A cat? I'm gonna purify that floor. I mean, yeah, I do the same thing. If I found out if a cat was up there, I know which cat it is up there, but... Alright, let's kick some ass. Don't turn the pages, okay? It makes too much noises. Whoa! I love that. Oh, sorry, I like it when the art in the background just suddenly changes like that. I prefer the fake books. There's no risk damaging them. You know, I can't... Okay. This book is titled The Worm Children. Oh! I was thinking, God, this kind of sucks. I can't really read this properly, and then 700,000. Sorry, 700,000. If the game mentions a number, I tend to like. Okay, don't worry. We'll just eliminate things, and then we'll find the judge and talk to him. Upside down ace. I should be upside down ace. Oh my god, the notepad is so useful. Yeah, maybe I should go back and figure that out. Four diamonds. Left side, so left. There's a page. Whoa, okay. 3 spades. Oh god, this is a thinking game. Hold on to that page. Let's check the other stuff first. Queen. Oh, I can only use one at a time, okay. You can overlay the Steam notes on and set the transparency. That's cool. Oh wow. You're right, and because of the way the game's like 4x3, it makes it easier to like two spades. What card did I just pick up? Two and three. Okay. I accidentally like got the right page in. I mean, yeah, I knew what I was doing. Queen. Let's take that one. Queen, so we gotta match it up. Oh, thank you for your advice, Paved. I just have it here in the background. And it doesn't appear on stream as well, which is kind of neat, because then I don't have to, like, bother people with it. Yeah, just put the queen there for now. We'll figure out the other book. The other pages. 5 of diamonds, which go with... Well, that one's correct. I've stopped taking notes because I don't immediately need to for this particular puzzle. There we go, 4 and 5. Actually... this one... Oh! I like it. Need to sleep now, gotta wake up early tomorrow. I'll catch up with the VOD, have fun. You too! I mean, have fun sleeping? I mean, have a good sleep, Heat Colin. I hope you're doing well. And yeah, see you around. Wait, where's the other? I like it when they put items that are just slightly off. I assume the other pages were in the other room that I just kind of walked by. Guardians responsible for watching over zones. The Firebird that was installed. As Lord of the second zone. Okay. Wait, we're looking for pages. Ooh, that was the puzzle, wasn't it? Can I try something? Give me a second. I don't know if this is a thing I can do or not. Oh, I'm gonna try something really stupid. So I apologize if you get dizzy here. I just... Yeah! It is not necessary to know the cardinal points in the Pink Fortress, as there are big arrows showing the directions painted on the wall. See the next page at the 4 symbol. I can't believe I can break this puzzle thanks to the stream. See the next page for the 4 symbols, okay. Let me quickly shove that. Here. And let me reposition everyone. Sorry, I didn't mean to like turn everyone upside down. It was just... That's just a very funny thing I never thought I would ever do. And OBS is... If you want to blame someone, blame OBS. Actually, what's out there? This overlay is in the way. Let me resize it just enough. There you go. This is a large building. Okay. It is not easy to find your way out. Back outside, everything looks the same. Ah. The pages would be somewhere, but impossible to pass through. Wait a minute. Have I done this puzzle incorrectly? Maybe that page is incorrect. It's spades. Oh, a queen is a... So, what was this one again? No, I think these ones are correct. I just think... That is correct, then. I think what's happened... Actually, no. I think I'm just missing a page. Am I, like, blind? There is a page missing. Doesn't seem it's here, though. Let's go back outside. Maybe we have to read all these. I prefer the fake books. Oh, you can. Yeah, that one. I ran out of oxygen. Oh, okay, that was pretty... That's funny. No matter which way I hold the book, it stays upside down. She goes. I mean, that's kind of neat, actually. Yeah, let's read each. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 books you can read. Oh, wait. Let me just double check something. I added my friends because I needed to double check if we're watching anime tonight. No one has replied. It's fine. I'll find out at 8 o'clock because that's when it usually is. I'm stuck, so they're like a repair. Oh, I didn't know. Okay. Find the missing page. I didn't. I learned about that yesterday before the game came out, is that there's a hint system now where if you press this button, which would be the select button on any controller, it will give you a hint. Find the missing page. So I was correct, we have to look for a page. So yeah, that's enough of a clue, so I don't have to like... And yeah, I am gonna do this. All of them. Find the missing page. It's a good quality of life thing, because I know this game has a lot of difficult puzzles. I don't know if they're difficult so much as, like... To be fair, ice cream, heat wave, a wrestler's burger, and a tango. It's okay. I've been eating healthy all week. This is my treat to celebrate this game coming out. I've clicked on every single one. My find them. Nah, it's not in all of this, right? Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Until I can figure out an idea. I'm just gonna keep doing this. I mean, I'm melting pretty hard right now. Yeah, that's my excuse for if not being able to figure out the puzzle with my brain. Alright, so I clicked everything here. What about that chair? Sorry, I'm just clicking on out of focus areas just in case the page is just on the opposite side attached to one of these. If I can't figure it out, I'll probably have to look it up, but let me use my brain power. In this particular way. You can tell I'm still melting. Oh my goodness. I might look silly, but you're all gonna be blown away when the batter finds out which one's the real finds the page in one of the fake bookshelves. No. No. Oh god, no. We're on the last. Alright, I clicked everything. I think the only one I didn't do is these ones. Fun, exciting content where I'm looking for a library of books. That seems like a fun thing to do, though. I haven't been to a library in a while. Okay, so none of these pages. Maybe it's out in the hallway? Yeah, it might be fake shelves, but I'm waiting for that Pokemon sound effect when you find a hidden item. Fake, 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 fake. Where could it be? Am I not looking? This is the thing where now I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna feel like an idiot. Find the missing page. I clicked everything. I'm not clicking on everything here because I've done... Yeah, let's look it up. I feel dumb. That doesn't make sense to me. You'll... Oh, right, yes, because of the... Let me read that instead of actually, like, figuring out the exact... It is not necessary to know the cardinal points in the Pink Fortress, as there are big arrows showing the directions, painted on the wall of the library. So what, if I go this way... West goes to north? How does that work? Oh... That's cool. So each area has a particular... Like, if you go down... I didn't try going down, which is why I didn't think about that. So each one of these have, like, a section. Yeah, let's start with this one and work our way. I probably would have figured that out if I had went down there once. You live in Bismarck? It's strange that you're not wearing a tie. These barriers prevent people from falling into the plastic. They're even made of rubber, so you don't hurt yourself. That's good. Hey, safety first. Hey, there's a save point. Which residential area is for residents only. Imagine the panic if intruders ever sneaked into our home. Ah, here's the shop. The mall is full of spectres. It's terribly frightening. Hello. Buenos dias, dear Theo. What better place to shop than a shopping mall? Yeah, they revamped the shop as well. It's like really nice. It doesn't tell me how many of these I have. It is weird the game doesn't have a window mode. I feel that should be... Oh, okay. That doesn't count. I meant like window mode. That's a very odd thing to leave out. It's nice that they have different... Sorry, I'm getting too invested. What I was supposed to check were the items. Luck ticket 8. 12 of those. Oh, okay, cool. There's a little stats thing on the side for... Okay. Sorry, I'm just min-maxing right now. Figure out... I have no money, so that should be fine. Okay. That's... What's down here? I assume that's the entrance. Oh. There has to be a good reason. We can't get to the park. Maybe it's better that way. I have no fear. I know how to stop being afraid. I am not afraid. You want to know how? This page is... Oh, I need that page. Give it to me. Wait, I have no money. Wait, you can't... I bought a lot of shit. I gotta now go back to the shop to sell that stuff and then come back. No. Alright, let's try this again. I got 14 of these. One of those should be fine. They are 14 of those, maybe. Sell 5 of those, and then I can treat myself to some equipment. No, it should be alright there. And I have enough money to get that page. Oh. Yeah, that's where I came from. Yeah. Here, I'll give you the page. I don't have to worry about getting a paper cut now. I will never fear again. Good on you, buddy. Alright, we can finally solve the puzzle. What could the receptionist? Oh yeah, it does tell you what to do next. That's cool. I think that was like one of the flaws with this game, but that's kind of a thing with RPG Maker games. But yeah, having like a hint system right there is so useful. The third floor is accessible, but only to you. Hell yeah. Let's go fuck up some specters. Oh, and there's a save thing here. Perfect. Ah, there's the cat. Hi, Judge. Wait, you're not the judge. Who are you? What is that? You are not the judge? Yeah, my words exactly. Judge? No, that's not my name. My name is Japhet. Oh. I'm remembering things later in the game. I am the creator of the city. I'm also the one who leads the Phantoms, the royal instruments of my vengeance. You're the leader of the Spectres? Precisely. They are my arms sent to me by the Queen to restore justice to this zone. You must be very bold to have set foot upon these stairwells. I recognize in you a certain courage, an acceptable trait in this fear-riddled place. However, my vengeance will leave no one unpunished. Therefore, you shall be the first to succumb to the blast of my ectoplasmic army. Alright, this music, so good. When your soul is valiant, your arms are made in its image. I must admit that I may have underestimated you. Unfortunately for you, repudiate every gentlemanly manner to become the new nemesis. Spectres, come to me, let us dance together and make the song of righteous resound. May the torment of men heal the wounds I have been dealt. May your intangible bodies devour their souls for all eternity. I'm getting goosebumps from this music. Phantoms? Phantoms, come to me, I command you. Curses, by what spell? Baleful human, have you managed to keep my ectoplasmic allokites from joining me? No matter, you shall taste my wrath. I'm just bopping my head. This is... Pitiful fool. It is not yet time for me to reveal my true nature. But know that you will soon get what you deserve, you insufferable buffoon. Oh wait, that's a new party card. Yeah, I got a new party member. Now I have to go make money. We'll do that after. I'm not going all the way back. Oh, find the judge. Okay. I guess I do have to go back. Where is that cat? Are you alright? You didn't get her up there. I saw a cat is waiting in front of the southern entrance. Okay. Oh, there he is. Salutations, my immaculate comrade. May I hope that your journey is unfolding under the most encouraging conditions? We find ourselves subject to how too much less humidity here. Sorry, I'm getting the heat. I won't hide how pleased that makes me. The feline race is not so fond of rain. I have heard from an old friend that the shopping mall on the north side of the city has fallen prey. Okay, perhaps it would be wise for you. Okay, let's go to the shop. I was going that way anyway. Yeah, we're going. Oh, that's a good item. Fully restores the team's HP out of combat. Probably not then, actually. We can sell that. I think just by the logic of... I'll actually keep that one. Okay, I have a lot more money now. There we go, so that's fully equipped. Alpha and Omega. Yeah, we're like great. Oh, it does tell you how much. Right, let's kick some more ass. There's a man there. I literally just walked through there. Oh, I got jump scared by that. Attack. Alright, we should target these ghosts specifically. Wrong one. No, there's a lot of enemies. It's fine. Eventually, my levels will be up high enough that I can win. I can see why they gave me a third-party member this quick. I love this song. I love this song too. It's why I'm like, oh god, am I gonna be doing a lot of grinding? And then the music comes, I'm like, you know what? Grinding ain't too bad with this kind of music. There's a door there. Let's go through it. I just went here. Huh. Oh, did I like go back the way I came? Oh no, it loops. It like made me, I just realized a bit too late that the map is looping. $69, nice. Oh my god. I'm losing so badly. Follow that cat. I guess don't follow that cat. Get out of my way. What is that? Let's not risk it. Sunday has been found. A Monday has been found. Wait, what does that do? Oh, okay. Quick, equipment that protects you from... Yeah, let me... And the one with the lowest health I will give the Monday. Because the bastard keeps getting confused, and I don't like it like that. Okay, so we went up. Get out of my way. Wait, what's this? That's what this song is from? Wait, where have you heard it? No, I didn't mean to play. Whoops. Did I not gain? Okay, I did gain levels, that's fine. Yeah, it's from this game. Whatever you've heard it from, it's from there. It's hard to focus when I'm being randomly attacked by everything. Really? Eventually, I'm just gonna run out of items. There's a guy here. Hello. I'm lost. I could build a fire. I could build a fire with these boxes to ward off the ghosts, but that's too dangerous. We haven't been in this direction, so let's... Oh, go away. Alright. Remember to attack the ghosts first. God damn, that particular group of enemy is fucking me up. Oh my god. Remarkable. Wouldn't you agree this advertisement's effectiveness shakes the very foundation of consumer marketing? For silkier fur, try pate from the meat fountains of Alma. Meat fountains? Ah, so you do know how to read. In any case, I'm glad to have found you. Perhaps you can help illuminate the mystery fate that is placed before me. It happens that my brother, who has a particular affinity for the cooler colors of the spectrum, have been living in this zone for many years. What does that mean? Alright, finish my tango. Still no reply from friends. Right. Unfortunately, I have not succeeded in making our paths cross. Of course, I betook myself to the rooftop of the central library, where he makes his home. But I found the door closed to me, even after hours of intense meowing of scratching without end. Therefore, if at the bend of some corridor you happen to come across Valerie, please give in my regards. That is my request. Okay. Oh, I'm back at the entrance. Got 35 luck tickets still? Wait, what? Am I reading this? Is that how many he has in stock? Oh, that's how much. Okay, I can see it now. I'm being stupid. I was looking down at the bottom when I select. This is out of 32, and I thought I don't have 32. 11. Okay. Right, let's proceed. I called for something. I'm not sure what it does. Oh, I know what. Not that way. The residential area. There was a pool. An area separated by water, basically. Yeah, there it is. Mine. I did not mean to pop that balloon. The wait from here is only 74 minutes. What a terribly frightening place. Fortunately, there aren't any phantoms around here. Oh, that's... Choosing between 3 attractions is too much for me to deal with. This music's good, nice. Perhaps the room that lies beyond this door will cease to exist the moment I cross the threshold, and I'll fall endlessly into an abyss that doesn't even really exist itself. What a terribly frightening fall. Does no one want to go out? This is the boss's office. I cannot let... Okay, I need proof to get to the boss's office. Oh, what? They automatically pushing me. That's supposed to happen? I think this is a bug because you're not supposed to look out of it, because what you're supposed to... Can you? No, you... Oh, it goes to a certain point for some reason. That's very weird. Found 4 pieces of Belial's meat. A loyal symbol has been found. I think there's a bug, but I can't pinpoint it. But nothing which is currently on. I'm looking at the camera. It's time to turn the game off. An inspiration has been found. Okay, that wasn't enough proof. Okay, hit A switch. I'm not sure what it did. But welcome. Step right up. Play the balloon game. If you win the prize, you get the grand prize. You win, you get a prize. Okay, but if you lose, you might be sad. Choose to pop 1, 2, or 3 balloons. When your turn, you can 1, 2, or 3 balloons. When it's my turn, I'll do the same. 3? Oh, okay. I'm losing hard. Still lost. Oh, wait, still lost. How do you solve that? If the one with the last balloon loses, basically, and he keeps leaving 1 balloon behind for me. Let's try 3, 1, 2. Didn't even get that far. I win! I figured it out after doing the right combos. No, that's impossible. I've been cheating this whole time. What? You cheated. You want to hurt me. What? Oh. I feel kinda bad kicking his ass right there. The grand prize was a necktie. Effectors in the park. Panic. Oh, I'm too scared. I knew we should have closed this place. It's too much. Dangerous. It's much too dangerous. Much too dangerous. Ah, I can't get over the wall. The specters are gonna eat me. I really want this seat. I'm just waiting for him to be done. I feel like I'm gonna vomit. That wouldn't be very careful of me. It seems too daredevilish to me. I'd rather look out there. It's less scary this way. I'm afraid to get off while it's running. This is the way to the old roller coaster. I've closed down. It closed down before it was even finished. Okay, let's ride it. Wait, what's up there? The statue of Zachary. Can I push him in there? Interesting. Who are you? I thought the roller coaster was closed. Well, everyone who rides it gets a souvenir photo. I have to climb up to ride the roller coaster. Oh, okay. Can I? If it's closed, will they let me? No. Yeah! Let's ride it with the statue of Zachary. Whee! I got an achievement for that. Take a picture with Zachary. It said, "We're not really friends." It's the achievement. Here's your photo. A photo of Zachary has been found. Wow, you're lucky. You rode it with the boss. That's the boss? Oh. Oh, that's the proof. That's really funny. Oh my god, what? There's a... Hey. Oh, I thought that was like... No, it was the duck thing. I thought that was just a naked man in the... Is that the photo of boss and you're right next to him? On a roller coaster? But that's terribly dangerous. Well, at any rate, you're a friend of the boss, so you may enter. We got a lot of random stuff in it. Oh, they're cool add-ons. Orbs. Oh, they're like items you can use during a battle. Oh wait, no, they're permanent. I probably shouldn't have used it all on the batter, but... You know, he is the main character here, so... And use the necktie to enter the residential district. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. I probably could find a secret or two by doing that, but we gotta go to the residential area anyway. That's the shop. Oh, do I actually have to equip it? Yes, I can put on my tie here. I should talk to the guard at the gate. Oh, that necktie. I must say it's certainly an improvement. One moment. If that's all it takes. Is he wearing a necktie like the actual sprite? Let me check. There is still time to repent of your omissions, miserable ingrates. Beg my forgiveness at once, or return to limbo in an instant. Do you hear something? Bloody cretins, I am standing right before you, ready to send you to hell. Well, you useless fools, will you apologize to your father and protector? There's nothing but a tired old cat up there. The cat could be dangerous. They have sharp claws. Yes, and they spread disease. You people suck. Did you hear about that guy who got scratched by a cat? Arg, I despise all of you. But where's that voice coming from? Whoever it is, he's in a bad mood. Yes, he should just enjoy this place. Nothing but peace and quiet. Here, we're safe. But it was I who made all of this for you. Are you so blinded by your pathetic fear of life? This is quite strange, isn't it? That is enough. I will teach you to respect me. I doubt I'm gonna make it in time. Let's purge these impure beasts quickly. Was it time? I imagine no. Okay, yeah, the timer doesn't. Damn, this thing's taking. I don't want to know what happened. Oh, thank goodness. there are 6 phantoms, okay. No, I just came that way. Oh, not this enemy. What was that? Okay. Why is this like fight? Everyone like this. For some reason, this particular enemy, the attacks are going really slow, and there's like no indication to why. Yeah, the attack. God damn, what has happened? Why is it running slow? That doesn't seem like... Oh, I might have... That seems like a bug, I don't know. There's no indication to why the attacks are running slower in this particular fight. Like, the bar down at the below is basically slower than than the other fights I was doing. I don't know if that's like on purpose, but it's not good. Who am I offing? Oh, Isaac. Sorry, I'm locked in. I don't need a code to get in. This one I can beat the crap out of before it does anything. Oh. The music's real good though, I'll say that. Uh-oh, I'm out of like recovery items. Oh, so we just have to do one more fight. Oh wait, 2 more? Oh, not you. That's such BS. Oh. Well, I'm about to die. I can't do anything. Well, this is stupid, isn't it? I don't even feel like it's my fault. The game's just decided to slow down the attack bar. I feel that's not my fault. That's not on me. I just have to sit here and wait. One more. No, I don't have any items. I wouldn't be able to beat the last enemy if I wanted to. Oh my god, this isn't fun. I'm mad. Of course, it's the self-destructing enemy of all things. Don't let them self-destruct. Oh my god, I barely did it. Oh my god, I would have been so mad if I had to redo that. I assume that's just kind of how it was in the original game in terms of like when you battle a specific enemy, the time it takes to do an attack changes. I purified the place, but the zone has yet to be freed from its true Scrooge. Where can I find Japhet? Japhet? Who's Japhet? The cat who directs the specters. The cat? No, I don't understand. Anyway, we're really grateful. But the thing you have there... My bat? Yes, your bat. That's a mighty dangerous object. I'll have to ask you to leave the residential out and give us your tie. You understand, of course, it's just a security measure. Okay. I need to heal. I'm embarrassed to admit it, my dear Theo, but it appears I myself now requires assistance of you and your purifying puppet. Valerie, my beloved brother, appears to have jumped the rails of well-regulated mind and plunged into the valley of uncontrollable madness. He pretends to be called Japhet, and falsely proclaims himself not just an emissary of the Queen, but the ruler of the Spectres. 2 roles he has absurd, no doubt. I can assure you that no one in this world has a control over the ectoplasms, save perhaps the Queen herself, although I've yet to acquaint with any real testimony or tangible evidence supporting that hypothesis. At any rate, Valeria has taken up residence on the roof of the library, and while this may be mere coincidence, it seems that a flock of phantom crowds the corridors of the same building. I believe this is a perfect mission for you, packed full of gracious violence in which you seem to revel so gleefully. Alright, I'll go to the library. I will join you. Is that cat like part of my party now? No. Okay. We gotta go to the shop first. I gotta buy everything I lost. Nope. At least... Bertie luck tickets. That I have 10 of those, so that's fine. Revived character, we need here's poison. We got some of those. And I obviously bought all the items that can be used to upgrade. So we should be good. Let's... be safe. Alright. Let's get ready. To do this. Let's kick some ass. So drawing down the last of his waning strength, he created the library, more beautiful now than it had ever been, and it pierced the noxious clouds in the sky. He took his place. Ah! Got jump scared. For some time all was well, and his subjects enjoyed the world he made them with a child's carefree innocence. They ran through the streets, enchanted by so many. I'm trying to read! Now kick... I was trying to read that. As for the firebird, he wept upon his lonesome throne, heartbroken by the oblivion into which his subjects had plunged him, forgetting all else. They had time now only for their fears. Alright, I am concerned about time, but also I am being attacked. I'm going into overtime. This isn't my usual 2-hour stream because it's been a while. Give me more of that. So as specters destroyed him, the world he had created himself. I mean, I skipped some... So, oh wait, these pages are different. I'll check that out. That's a fucking whale! It literally is just a whale! It says a whale. I am so sorry, buddy. I did not want to deal with you. We did it. We kicked Moby Dick's ass. I didn't feel good about it. Oh no, not one of these. And that... I should have read the books, because the books probably gave me the order. Yeah, why didn't you go down to like the bottom floor and figure out the puzzle? No. It's funnier to solve it this way. I thought I selected all of them. What? Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat, I'm like locked in. Oh god, I'm starting to forget, so give me a second. I'm gonna, like, note this down. Before I forget. It's 499. Seven. One. Six. Okay. Sorry, I'm forgetting which location I'm pressing the button. But since I've committed to this joke, I might as well go all the way. Of course, I knew it was that. 4. I am the greatest! Nice. Oh, we can buy? Michael's back. Michael. A shout out to Michael. Okay. I don't know, let's see how difficult the boss fight is. Guess who got insomnia? We're about to do the boss, so... You know. Hope this helps, Colin. This one's for you. Valerie, that is the name of the cat. You have mistaken me for something else. I am Japhet, the Firebird, guardian of Zone 2. Escape from this delirium, my dear brother, and return with me to Zone 0. I have built a cellar there where we might forget these sad passages. I am not your brother. I do not even belong to the race of the carnivores. Look upon my true face, you nauseated old tomcat. But Valerie? Do you still not understand? I am not Valerie, I am Japhet. I have taken control of your pathetic brother. Not even capable of biting all the way through a bird. Whatever. I'm here to purify you, Japhet. You who claim to control the specters. I was waiting, batter. I will not surrender without a fight. Alright. You must understand. Us? These fools only worry about their pathetic troubles. I did everything for them. They are like my sons. My innumerable sons. Sometimes it is necessary to punish disrespectful children. It appears I'm a tad bit late for today's stream. Apology. Oh well, welcome, John. That said, I'll be sticking around for a bit. I am not a god. I cannot be perfect. I kind of vibe with the funky music. It's real good. I could listen to this a lot. Yes, I have sinned. I recognize that, but this task is not fit for a mortal. The tempo is picking up. Japhet is transformed. Poison. Very well, Purifier. If it is my destiny, then I am ready to die. But first, prepare yourself to look upon my true form. Wait, what? That did nothing. There we go. The tempo is reaching a Japhet used reef. I am Japhet, Lord of the Second. I feel so sorry for that cat. Oh god. I am the Millennial Firebird. There's a... I'm not making the joke. Now let us fight. Let's focus on healing, actually, because this one... I don't like where this fight's going to go. I like... Oh my god, that thing just like killed it. The tone of the music has changed. The fight is kind of amazing. I'll fucking attack. Omega's the one that should be the healer. Died before I could cure its poison. That's insane. Yeah, I've still got plenty of tickets for healing. Oh, Batter still needs it now. Probably should have used my special attack then. We did it! Oh my god, I was so locked in then. So you have beaten me. You can be proud, Batter. You have accomplished your mission. Valerie, you are defeated, Jaffa, guardian of the second zone. This land is now pure. would you like to save? Forgive me for my crimes. That's what the achievement is. Would I like to save? Yes. The bird. You left too. Let's check that out. That's Japheth's art. That's nice. 3, 4, and 5. There's 5 zones. Head back to zone. No, I didn't want to head here actually. My bad. Return to nothingness. Thank you. Thank you everyone for supporting me. Oh, this just takes me back down. This is the tutorial. How do I go back? Return to nothingness. Alright, I was trying to remember something here. Oh, it's back at the bottom, isn't it? Right where the shopkeeper was. Yeah. Did the hardest part, exit zones. I got an achievement? Oh wait, it doesn't pass the achievements if you've done the demo. That's yeah, I don't actually know the solution to that. Let's check out zone 3 for a bit and then we'll wrap it up in a bit. 3 hours and 30 minutes roughly. Zone 3. So if it took me like an hour or two, when did I play this? It takes like 2 hours to do per zone, maybe? How are you enjoying the game so far? I'm enjoying it a lot. See, I played this game when I was much younger, when it came out many eons ago. I don't remember much of the game. There's something written here, back in a minute. And yeah, I always said this before, but like the idea that this gets a remake in some way and it becomes it's redone in a new engine. They've done a really top-notch job on it. It's a poster full of stamp marks. Take it? Sure. The plastic is beautiful today. So I'm kind of just excited for the music. I think my stamp note can be used to me here, Theo. Just play it when you can by pressing Y. Oh, it's like initiates a fight. I do like that the tone of the music changes in depending on the area. But yeah, I'm getting my ass handed to me. I should go back and save. Oh! I need to check the footage, but I think the enemy that was slowing down my attack was due to an status effect. Migraine. That's probably what was happening. I think. Let's... You know, I'm getting excited. I shouldn't be doing any of this. We'll stop here. But yeah, what I might do is I'll probably do the same thing next week. Partly because you're all part of this journey now, and if I play this off stream, it would be a bit unfair. And I think it's fun. I'm enjoying it. I got to talk about my game. You can check the VOD for that, and then got to play for this, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Thank you so much for the stream today, Theo. Thank you for the stream, Theo. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll probably give the VOD a watch afterwards. Oh, thank you, John. I'll still be around the same time, so I'll probably stream at 5, if not 4. Are we going to raid someone? Oh, that's a good question. Do I have like enough people to raid? Yes, we do. Who should I raid? Whoever's around. That's all. I didn't realize there was a lot of people watching this stream. Thank you, everyone who was watching and lurking. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Lyri, as well, for a nice big raid. I will gift you off in exchange. Let me check Twitch. Oh, I haven't logged into Twitch in a while. That's why. It looks like it's just Max that's streaming at the moment. Would people like to see Max? I will drop you off to that. I can only raid via Twitch though. Yeah, thank you again for everything. It's been a while since I streamed. It's very nice that if people turned up to watch it. I'll definitely be doing this again next week. I'll probably be doing it at 4 or 5. I wouldn't have to worry too much because the game is out, so I streamed at 4, waited an hour, and then the game came out. So let's do this raid. How do I do this? Max V V2, Maximilian V2. Okay. Hitting that. Thank you again. You'll have a lovely one. Take care and have a good morning, day, afternoon, evening, and night. Let us hit the raid button now.